Okay, class. Today we are going to talk about voice in our writing. Does anybody know what that means? Do you know what voice in writing means? Samantha.
It needs to show expression in your writing.
That's right. Very good. Yes, voice means expression in your writing. So, what kind of expressions could we exhibit in our writing? What could you use as you? Well, what kind of expression would you use in your writing?
Exclamation points.
Close. You could use exclamation points in the sentence or after the sentence that you write that's used to express yourself. If you use an exclamation point, most likely you're expressing either anger or excitement. So you might be like, yes, I won. That might be your expression. Or some students use sarcasm for expression. They might kind of just have a little bit of sarcastic way of expressing themselves, and it's so much different and sometimes harder to recognize. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to read you a book, and this is going to demonstrate how they have expressed themselves in their writing. So first off, I'm going to tell you our objective. The objective in this lesson is to learn how to create voice through words and use them in your writing. You understand what that means, right? So, the book we're going to read is Hailstones and Halibut Bones. Have you ever heard that story? Okay. So, this is where we're going to start. I'm going to start reading you this. Okay. What is purple? Time is purple, just before night, when most people turn on the light. But if you don't, it's a beautiful sight. Asters are purple, there's purple ink. Purple's more popular than you think. It's sort of great grandmother to pink. It's sort of a great grandmother to pink. There are purple shadows and purple veils. Some ladies purple their fingernails. There's purple jam and purple gel, and a bruise next day will tell where you landed when you fell. The purple feeling is rather put out. The purple look is a definite pout. But the purple sound is the loveliest thing. It's a violet opening in the spring. What is gold? Gold is a metal. Gold is a ring. Gold is a very beautiful thing. Gold is the sunshine, light and thin, warm as a muffin on your skin. Gold is the moon. Gold are the stars, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, and Mars. What is orange? Orange is a tiger lily, a carrot, a feather from a parrot, a flame, the wildest color you can name, saying goodbye in a sunset that shocks the sky. Orange is brave, orange is bold, it's bittersweet and marigold. Orange is zit, orange is dash, the brightest stripe in a Roman sash. Orange is an orange, also a mango. Orange is the music of the tango. Orange is the fur of the fiery fox, the brightest crayon in the box. And in the fall, when the leaves are turning, orange is the smell of a bonfire burning. What is yellow? Yellow is the color of the sun, a feeling of fun, the yolk of an egg, a duck's bill, a canary bird, and a daffodil. What is white? White is a dove and a lily of the valley, and a puddle of mud spilled in an alley, a ship's sail, a kite's tail, a wedding veil, hailstones and halibut bones. In some people's telephones, the hottest and most blind light is white, and breath is white when you blow it out on a frosty night. White is the shining absence of all color, the absence is white, out of touch, out of sight. White is a marshmallow and vanilla ice cream, and the part you can't remember in a dream. White is the sound of Lightfoot walking, white is a pair of whispers talking. White is the beautiful broken lace of snowflakes falling on your face. You can smell white in a country room toward the end of May in the cherry bloom. What is red? Red is a sunset, lazy and bright. Red is feeling brave with all your might. Red is a sunburned spot on your nose. Sometimes red is red, red rose. Red squiggles out when you cut your hand. Red is a brick and a rubber band. Red is hotness you get inside when you're embarrassed and you want to hide. Firecracker, fire engine, fire flicker, red. And when you're angry, red runs through your head. Red is an Indian, a Valentine heart, the trimming on a circus cart. Red is a lipstick, red is a shout. Red is a signal that says, watch out. Red is a great big rubber ball. Red is the giantest color of all. Red is show off, no doubt about it, but you can imagine living without it. And that is that story. So, what did you think of this story?
I thought it was pretty good.
It was more of a poem. It was a very long one. It was kind of separated into colors and about all of the colors. I think it's very neat. So, can you think of any? Well, I want you to think of words that kind of how you feel about it. Like express. You need to express how it made you feel. Can you think of any one word of how it made you feel? I mean, I know that you thought it was good, but maybe something that
Inspired.
inspired. That's great. That's very great. So that being inspired is your voice. You were inspired by it. So your voice, if you wrote something about that, you would talk about how it inspired you. And now I'm going to ask you to select a color of construction paper that reflects on how you feel about the story. Okay. Now you're going to take your clipboard and the markers, and what I want you to do is I want you to write different words on the paper. You can write them in different shapes, sizes, different angles, different colors, whatever you want about how you felt. You inspired was one. You can write any other words about how it made you feel. And just write all the words all over the paper, however you want to do it.
And also I feel inspired.
Mm-hmm. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the story, I should have said who the story was written by. It's Mary O'Neill is the one who wrote that story. You did? Okay. So now I need you to take the paper off the clipboard and just hold the paper up. We don't have a board to hang it on, so we're just going to hold it up. And if you'd like to read it, you can, but you already said your one word was inspired. So if you want to read it out and tell me what all it says, and then hold it up.
It made me feel focused,
Okay.
happy,
Mhm.
emotional. It made me feel like there was nothing else in the poem, well, there in the poem.
Okay. All right. That's good. And then just hold it up. All right. And that is our lesson. Now, do you have a better understanding of voice with this? Does this help you understand how else to write with voice? What your voice can be in your writing? Did that help you?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
No.
No questions? Okay. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Thank you.
Thank you.